Hello, my name is Chelsea Nelson, and today we're going to have a presentation on social media. If you had this amount of money, what would you spend it on to help your business? This is where I get feedback from the audience. Okay, so what do you guys think that this amount of money is being used and other businesses? How do you think they're using this amount of money? Again, I'd get some feedback from the audience. And then I would tell them that it was spent on advertising. And that according to figures from eMarketer, in 2014, $545.40 billion was spent on paid advertising. What if I could tell you that I could get this cost down to $0 for a different kind of marketing? Would you want to know more about it and how to get the most out of it? Yes, I thought so. So in order to get your costs down to $0, we have to start using social media, which is a free medium, which I'm sure most people have heard about, but it is still kind of new, and there's so many new things happening all the time and new things coming out all the time that sometimes it's hard to know how to keep up and how the best to use those social mediums to benefit your business, for example. So first, we're going to start off with promotions. This is the first little tip that we're going to talk about on how to help your business. So promotions not only draw in new users, but they also help returning customers continue to come back. It provides a better outlet for deals and for sales, as well as providing these deals and sales only through those social media outlets will create hype about your business and help spread the word about your business, spread it around faster. Instead of providing these deals in every medium possible, spread them only through social media. And that does several things for you. It not only helps you see where people are using which social media that they're using, but it also helps you to get a better, wider audience, the audience that you're looking for in the right places to use these deals and promotions that you're doing on social media as well. And some key things to remember here is that everyone benefits from a good social media promotion. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is customer service. Using social media as a way to handle your customer service is a great tool because it gives you easy access to the customers and the customers easy access to ways to solve their problems and solve them fast and efficiently. And who doesn't like fast and efficient, whether you're the business owner or you're the customer turning to these businesses? So this is one of the ways that social media is a great tool for businesses, is for customer service, and a way to get good customer service ratings as well, because we all know that those people who, customers who need help and are getting the fast and feedback from businesses and have a better experience on the customer service end will more likely come back than those who had a negative experience on the customer service end. Even though their original concern that they had when they first came to the customer service was a negative experience, it easily turns into a positive experience that brought the customers back because they had such a good experience with your company, and using social media is a great way to do that. The next thing we're going to talk about is how to reach unique audiences. Instead of trying to reach everyone, which is really easy to do on social media, try to reach the right audience for your business. Finding the right groups of people and connecting with them can become so much easier if you're using social media. You use different mediums like Snapchat, Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, etc. They will help you connect with your audience and whatever medium that they are using. So it's not necessarily the medium that you like to use best. If you're putting it on all these different mediums, you're finding the mediums that your customers like to use best, and you're reaching them on every medium that you possibly can, so you can find your customers and whatever they like to use, and they can find you on that medium, which is a really great tool. Aaron Fitzgerald, CEO and co-founder of Increase, explains that businesses are often surprised at what they find when they try to begin to really use social media to connect with their customers and on their customers' daily lives. We often see business owners, uncover pockets of users that were previously unaware of just by joining in on the conversation. And there's a lot of value that comes from really knowing who they are and what they are saying. That is powerful, he said. And I like that because it truly is powerful if you know your customers. And how do you get to know people? We've always heard it's just by talking and communicating with them. So the next thing we're going to talk about is beyond reaching customers. To use social media, it gives businesses a chance to engage and connect with not only customers, but with other businesses and on other different media platforms like LinkedIn, which I'm sure many of you have heard of. This is also very powerful. You can help spread and grow your business by working together with other businesses to help and grow each other, which is also really good for not only your business and their business, but also the community, which who doesn't like that, right? It's a win-win-win. So to develop a social media strategy is the new way of selling by educating your audience and your leads, developing trust with prospects and engage in your customers. Says Fabrice Good, from the founder and CEO of Diggin. To execute on your strategy, it is imperative to understand who is your audience, what are their challenges, and what information is relevant to educate them by creating an interactive conversation to ultimately expand your audience reach on social networks. So creating a unique voice, you have to use social media to create a voice that engages with the audience, not just shouting and yelling at them, but really engage with them, start that conversation. And this will help them see your values. They will appreciate this. I know I do when I deal with businesses. So they will appreciate the content and the personality that your businesses have, and it will continue to make them want to come back for more. So an example of this is through different experiences, and I'll share a couple of mine. So I've had a negative experience recently with a business called Live Love Company, clothing company. Now I absolutely love their clothes. I've never bought from them before, but I've seen many of their clothes being advertised on my Facebook feed. And I thought they were really cute. So, it was Black Friday. I was going to start to buy some clothes. Well, I had a question about some of their clothing because they didn't have enough information on their Facebook page. Well, it says on there that they typically reply to your message within a couple of hours. So I was like, wow, that's really nice. So I asked them my question that I had about their article of clothing. And to my dismay, I waited several days and I had never heard back from them. So when I finally did hear back from them about a week later, the size that I wanted and the shirt I wanted was sold out. And they were not going to get another shipment until probably after the new year. So I was really disappointed. As much as I loved their clothes and I really wanted to buy them, and they had good sales and good deals and promotions going on that I wanted to be a part of, I missed out because they didn't have a very good customer service. And what they promised they were going to do on their social media, they didn't. So it was very important to not only use social media to put your information out there, put your business out there for others, but to make sure you're keeping up with it so that your customers aren't feeling like they're trying to connect with you and you don't want to connect back with them. So this is one of the things that I've recently experienced that easily applies with this social media that we're learning about. Now, to share a positive experience that I've had was with Ulta Beauty Company, which I'm sure a lot of you know about as well. It's pretty big, but they have actual stores as well as they do their online system and their social media promotions as well. So I found a couple of social media promotions for Ulta that I wanted to use. And so I created my profile and I went on there to order, and something wasn't right with my my personal customer account number. Something was wrong, it wasn't working. So they had a little hotline on there, so I just called, and right away the lady was so nice. She was very understanding. She knew exactly what I was talking about, so she was educated about their social media pages and what they were offering and their deals and everything, and she was able to solve my problem really, really quickly. I was really impressed, and I told myself that no matter what, I'll continue to come back to this company, because even though I originally had a problem, there was a little mess up on their end of the deal, that when I came to them to talk to them about it, they were really quick to fix the problem. They were apologetic, and their employees knew what they were talking about, and they were able to fix the problem fast and efficiently. And it turned the negative experience into a really positive experience. which for me will always help keep me coming back, because even though it's life and there's problems and businesses and customers have little hiccups along the way, we all can work together to solve these problems. And when businesses are really quick to do that, we all know that it's going to keep the customers coming back for more. So social media is a tool that can not only bring down the cost of advertising, it is a great way to spread the word of your business. It helps you connect with not only your customers, which is key, but also to other businesses where you can help each other learn and grow. And it helps you to get inside customers' heads, to know their wants and their needs, to help you basically design your future products as well. The idea here is that if you take time and put energy into your social media side of your business, you will see growth and build and connect with your customers, not just shouting and yelling at them, but you will grow and connect with them. And if you do this, I believe that you will find that your customers are waiting to hear back from you and anxious to talk back to you. And I think this is a great tool and something that I think that if we use, it will not only help, like I said before, it will not only help your business, it will help others as well as customers and the economy that we live in today. So I'm challenging you guys to start today, to reach out, to start making social media pages, start to play around, get to know it, and create those mediums for other people, for your customers to start talking back to you, because they're right there, they're waiting to hear from you. So use that social media and really get the most out of it and bring that cost down to zero. And I thank you all for coming and for listening.